between the tables, matching as well as the unmatching data between the tables. So outer joins are of three types. Outer joins are of three types. One is a left outer join, right outer join. Once you understand the details, so then you can easily understand about some echo which is coming up. I'm not sure. It's from my end. Brian, like you're muted yourself, right? So I don't know. Some echo is coming up from your end. Left outer join, right outer join, and the full outer join. Left outer join, right outer join, and the full outer join. So how the left outer join works, and how the full outer join works, and how the right outer join works. So let's take the same query what we have written here. If you see that it has given you the matching data between the two tables. It has given you the matching data between the two tables. Now we will see how the left outer join works. How the left outer join works. So if you talk about the left outer join will give you the matching data from both the tables, plus unmatching data from left table, So what is a left table here? So which will be there on the left hand side, that is departments is a left table. So unmatching data from the left table it will give you. So it will give you, if you see, when you look at the data, there was an unmatching data, so much unmatching data which was present, so many records of unmatching data which was present in the department table. From 140 to 270, this is unmatching data, and this data has not been retrieved by your inner joins. So if we use an outer join now, so the left outer join, that it will give you the unmatching data from the department table, because the department's table is on the left hand side. So how to convert it now? So instead of inner join, you are going to use, either you can use left join or left outer join. Outer is an optional keyword. Now it will give you the matching as well as the unmatching data from the left table. Left table is nothing but your department's table. So instead of prefixing the entire table names, so you can also convert it to use the aliases. Departments is being replaced by D, employees is being replaced by E, departments D is employees E, and employees dot last name and employees dot salary. So when you try and retrieve, so this will give you the data, which is unmatching data also from the department table. So earlier this has retrieved you, the inner join has retrieved you only the matching data, but outer join will give you the unmatching data from the left table. Now if you see, this is all the unmatching data from 120 treasury. These are all the unmatching data from your department table. If you see the attributes which are coming from the employees table, since there is no matching data in the employees for these departments, all the attributes which are coming from the employee are being displayed as a null. Because it cannot find the matching record for these things in your details, the last name and the salary. It cannot find it. That's why it has given you the unmatching data from the employee table as all the attributes as null. It will be null. Whatever the attributes that you fetch, it cannot match the data. And if you see extra, you have got the unmatching data which is from the department table. So left outer join will give you the matching data from both the tables as well as unmatching data from the left table. So that's what this is, unmatching data. Everything is being retrieved and all the employee attributes are null. On the right outer join, which works in a different way, so it will give you the matching data from both the tables and unmatching data from the right table. What is your right table if you use a join condition here? That is your employees table. So it will give you the unmatching data from the employees table. So if you look at it, what is an unmatching data here when you have determined? There was one employee who didn't have any department. So if you try and see, this employee also will be retrieved by, if you use a right outer join. Right outer join will give you the unmatching data from the right table. So if you try and use this, so instead of using a left outer join, if you use a right outer join, it will give you the unmatching data from the this right table as well. So now try and see. So all the records will be retrieved, and whatever the employee doesn't have any. So if you see the Grant, his name is Grant. So he doesn't have any employee or. So now see the department name and the department ID attributes are null because it cannot identify the matching record in the department table. So that's why this has been given as a null. So there was only one employee who didn't have the department. That's why the department attributes have been displayed as a null value. So when you talk about the full outer join, it will give you the matching and unmatching data from both the tables. So full outer join, it will give you the matching as well as the unmatching data, matching and unmatching data from both the tables. So it will give you the unmatching data from department as well as it will give you the unmatching data from the employees. So whenever you want to find out the data between unmatching data between the both the things, then you can use a full outer join. So department ID and then this. So if you try and use, it will give you the unmatching data from both the tables. So if you go and see, let's say you're ordering the data to determine. So if you see, if you go to end, it would have given you the all the departments which does not have any employees. So if you see, this is a unmatching data from the department table till 270, and the last record is the unmatching data from the employees table. So it will give you the matching and unmatching data from both the tables. That is here. Full outer join. Full outer join will be used to fetch the matching and unmatching data from both the tables. So that way the full outer join works, and the outer joins will give you the matching and unmatching data, matching and unmatching data, right? So that way, so once you understand the inner join, like whatever is not matching, that is called as the unmatching data, and then it will give you the extra data along with the either side of the tables by using this. And at the same time, so when you are joining the tables, you can join more than one table or more than two tables also. So now the next thing is that how to join more than two tables. How to join more than two tables. So how to join more than two tables? So whenever you are joining the n number of tables, thumb rule is that whenever you are joining the n tables, n-1 minimum join conditions are minimum. N-1 join conditions are minimum. So if you're joining three tables, 2 join conditions are minimum. So let's try and join the 3 tables now by using this. So locations, departments, and the employees. So I'm going to fetch all the attributes from the 3 tables. So how to join the 3 tables? So I'm going to use select from. So you have a locations. So I'm going to call it as L and join. So you can use a left outer join, right outer join, whatever you want in between. So join, and I'm joining with a departments table. So the departments table D. So what would be the condition to join both of them? L.location ID. L.location ID is equal to D.location ID. D.location ID. So this is a join condition to join both the tables. And the other condition what you have to use join. So you are joining the employees table. So I'm not using any outer join as such. I'm actually joining with the inner join. That means it will give you the matching data between the 3 tables. That's it. So let's say how the department and the employees are joined. So D.department underscore ID. D.department underscore ID is equal to D.department underscore ID. D.department underscore ID is equal to this. And whatever the attribute that you want to fetch, L.city, D. So city is a column which is available in the locations table. That's why I'm referring it as L.city and D.department underscore name. And you want to fetch the last name and the salary, so you can fetch it. So here, if you see, we are joining 3 tables. All together, we are joining 3 tables. And if you look at the condition, this is one condition and this is one condition. So 3 minus 1, 2 join conditions are minimum. 2 join conditions are minimum to write it. Otherwise, it will give you the inconsistent data, that is a Cartesian join data. So if you look at this, so inner join, so all the inner joins have been defined. So it will give you the matching data between the 3 tables. It will give you the matching data. Suppose if you want to define a left outer join or the right outer join, then you can always use a left outer join or the right outer join also in between. First, it will join these 2 tables using the inner join, and then it will perform the outer join on the result set which is being given by this join condition. So likewise, it will also do the inner join and the outer join. You can, whenever you are defining the tables, you can decide what kind of join you want to define between them, and that's why you have a lot of null values here. So where you do not have the employees which are present for these departments, payroll, recruiting, retail sales, government sales, and all those things. So you can define the join conditions between them as well. Join conditions between that as well. So that way you can use. That way you can understand about the joining of the table. More than 2 tables. You can join 4 tables, 5 tables, 6 tables. It's up to you. Like how many number of tables based upon the requirement you can join them. Based upon the requirement